Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. This is Divine Debut. Thank you for being here. These are your readings for August the 1st till the 15th. Hope you all made it really easily through the eclipse, the full moon lunar eclipse in Aquarius, which was massive, right? We're very much in eclipse energy still. A lot of things are changing for a lot of people. Do know that we're still going through changes, so we're sifting through difficult energy still. Now the full moon is a culmination. Things are coming to light, and that energy will still be around for a while. Okay, I'm doing the divine spread today, and as you all know, for the people who have been following me, I'm pulling a major arcana as the divine message, right? This is the karma dharma lesson that I will be taking with these larger cards. And then I'm using, of course, the usual divine spread, which I will take one card for the middle of the reading, the lesson, the karma dharma, and then around I will place the rest of the cards. I will have in the description below, in the description box below, there will be the cards that I'm using. Now, I'm doing a fair few cards, but not to make these readings too long. You know that the continuation will be on Vimeo, where I'll be taking some Sibilas, like I usually do, and of course extra cards from the tarot deck, and also the romance angels in relation to love, because this is a love and general reading. Okay, I do appreciate all of you that have supported my channel. For those of you that are interested in the continuation, the link will be in the description box below for the Vimeo extended readings. I want to thank all of you that have been supporting my channel, that have been there. Those of you that are on Facebook, as I said, there will be a competition that will be announced on Facebook roughly mid-month of August. So I will be choosing a lucky winner to receive a half-hour reading from me. So for those of you that are not in my Facebook group, do not forget to go and visit me on Facebook, like my page, and then you'll be able to be in the competition. All right, I think that's enough in relation to announcements. I'd like to say also happy birthday to Leos. The sun is in Leo at the moment. Happy birthday to all of you that have got your solar return at the moment. You are shining. It is your time to shine. And let's see what the first part of August is going to show everyone. Okay, thanks so much for your patience for these readings. One more thing before I go on to the readings. For the Vimeo extended readings, please give a couple of days extra for me to upload them there, because it does take a while to upload. So thank you all, and let's go on to the readings. Hello, dear Virgo. Welcome to Divine Debut. This is Kathy speaking. Thank you for being here. This is your beginning of August till mid-August love and general reading. I'm doing the divine spread. So let's take a major arcana. This is the karma or dharma message that is needing to come through for Virgos. Virgo, you've got Venus in your sign at the moment. So Venus is all about love and money, even though she's not very strong in Virgo. In a few days, Venus will be in Libra, so that's going to be in your second house for those of you that are ascendant, right, Virgo ascendants. And for those of you that have got the sun in your first house, So money and love will be coming into your second house. Second house of, it's the natural home of Taurus. Taurus is what we value. So Venus is very strong in Libra. Okay, let's see. So that's going to be a blessing for all Virgos. Okay, we've got the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, so this is the energy of Sagittarius. Jupiter is the ruler of Sagittarius. So now we know that Jupiter is in Scorpio at the moment. It's going direct. And it's, you know, Scorpio is the mystical house. It's the dark dungeon, right? It's also shared resources. It is governed by Pluto. So Pluto is death and transformation, as is Scorpio. It's also shared resources. It's the house of intimacy. Virgo. Let's see what the beginning of August wants to portray for you. Okay. Just so you all know, I will be doing the continuation of this reading on Vimeo. For those of you that don't know Leo, because of their birthday, they're having the extended reading on YouTube, so they get to see that for free. That's my present to them. So Virgo, the next readings, you know, the same thing will be happening for you. You will get the full and extended reading for free for your birthday. Okay, now, in the root position, okay, this is where everything stems from, the Seven of Wands we have. Now in the hidden position, what you don't know, we've got the Page of Pentacles. In the position of the past, the recent past, we've got the Six of Swords. In the position of the present, we've got the Five of Cups. It's just, I just wanted to mention that I tried to do your reading yesterday. I did begin it, but then situations were coming in where I could not do your reading, so I left it in the middle. And it's really strange. I think you had the Empress here, which is a blessing. Empress is always beautiful energy. You've actually got the card of Jupiter here, which is the Wheel of Fortune. You know, it's a beautiful energy, right? So both cards are very positive. In the hidden position, we had the Page of Pentacles in the same spot. And you also did have the Six of Swords. And you also did have the Five of Cups, but that was in the crowning position. Now it's in the present position. Let's see, what's your crowning, your goal? Okay, it's the Nine of Pentacles, right? And this is the card of Virgo for me. And a lot of people tend to say the same thing. Okay, in the action and advice position, we've got the Moon card. And the Moon card, usually in the Rider-Waite Tarot, it does show the eclipsed moon. So yes, we're still in the energies of the full moon lunar eclipse in Aquarius, which took place on the 27th of July. We're still very close to that energy. And the result and the end position, we've got the Knight of Swords. Okay, now in the divine position, we have the High Priestess. The High Priestess is the axis Virgo Pisces. Now, you are Virgo, your karmic sign, which is the sign across from you in the horoscope, is Pisces. So, you know, Pisces is ruled by Neptune. This is very important, this Virgo Pisces axis. The house of Pisces for you is, you know, being ruled by Neptune. Neptune is the higher octave of Venus. So, you know, that is the divine love. It's the higher realms of, it's the ethers, you know. It's a very far away planet, Neptune is. Even though, yes, it can speak of wearing rose-colored glasses, I still see it as it's a very spiritual house, right? And Virgos are very spiritual people. Most of us, I say that because I'm a Virgo as well. If you notice a lot of the tarot readers on YouTube, there's a lot that are Virgos. So yes, having Pisces, which is a very spiritual house, does tend to bring you into contact with your higher self. So dear Virgo, okay, the karma and dharma position is the Wheel of Fortune. It is a number 10. 10s always break down to 1. So ones are always about new beginnings. Now, this is what is Jupiter bringing in for you. Jupiter is the benefic planet. It expands on everything. This is like, you know, being at the casino, having a go, because Jupiter is very lucky, right? As is Leo, and the sun is in Leo as I'm doing this reading. Leo is all about lucky games, taking risks, you know, shining, being up on stage, just trying your luck. It's about having fun. Now, it's as though, you know, you're at the casino. Look at the wheel here. It's spinning in your favor. I would say that a lot of luck comes in with the energy of the Wheel of Fortune. So those of you that want to try your luck, if you like to take risks, whatever risks, whether it's lucky games, then I would suggest that, yeah, have a go, but don't overdo it. Now, in the distant past, right, this is the root of this reading. This is where everything stems from. Now, it is a number 7. 7 is the divine number. You are holding this wand. Now, wands are always about creativity. They are what inspires us, what we begin. Now, with a 7, I always see with this card, yes, you've been successful with the 6 of Wands here. You've gotten to a point of success and balance, but you are moving on to the next phase now. You are trying to get to the 10. Now, you may have competition. If you are, you know, very popular, then you've got things, people that are against what you are trying to create, I believe. But you do have the higher ground. You've got the advantage. So keep working at this, Virgo. And God knows you are a sign that doesn't give up easily. You look at the details. Even though your ruler Mercury is in retrograde right now, it is a time of redoing things, looking over the details. Now, it's funny to see that, yes, we've got all the elements here. So there's a bit of everything in your reading here. We've got, what I want to bring to your attention more than likely is that we've got the moon. Now the moon, many people say it's Pisces, others say it's Scorpio. It could be any water sign. For me, it's mostly Cancer because the moon is the ruler of Cancer. It's the 4th house in the natural zodiac. Now the moon card, it's in the position of the advice and what action you need to take. Now the moon is very psychic, right? Whoever's got, let's say, their moon in Cancer or in another water sign, I should say, because all the water signs are very, very in tune with their their psychic abilities. Um, the moon is your, again, let's say if it's Pisces, it's the opposite house to you. Um, Now, this could be speaking of intuition, fears, anything that is hidden, your dreams, what you see in your dreams. Take note of that. Also, if this is the energy of the eclipse that we're in, and you know that it was a full moon, right? Lunar eclipse. So full moons bring things to culmination. They finish matters up. Yes, with a full moon, we usually have more light, so we can see more than what with a new moon, let's say. But whatever is coming to a completion, usually with completions, we've got new beginnings, right? When something finishes up, it makes space for something new. Now, this could be dealing with anything to do with family matters, parents, anything to do with the fourth house, which is the house of Cancer, our foundation, anything to do with family, right? So there could be a culmination that you are going to see, that is going to be brought to your attention. As I said, pay attention to your dreams. Now, you do have also in the divine position, you've got the high priestess, which is very spiritual, right? She does hold secrets. She does keep things close to her chest. She does not open her cards unless it is the right time. Now, I always see this card as, because it is in Roman numerals. Now, this is a major arcana, which is a very strong position. This is the divine position, and this is the universe telling you that whatever has been hidden will be coming to light, especially with having the moon card there and with the eclipsed moon, let's say. Things are showing up for you. The information is coming in. Now, if it's a number 11, let's say, yes, it's a 2. Twos always speak of balance. The high priestess is a 2. Twos always speak of relationship, finding balance. Any relationship, whether it's business or family, any relationship in our life. Now, could it be that you are receiving information that has to do with partnership, relationship, right? With Venus moving into Libra. Libra is the natural house of partnership and relationship. So that could be happening within a week, let's say roughly, when, as I said, when Venus will be moving into Libra. That's actually in roughly in about 5 days, and today's the 2nd of August. So around the 7th of August, which is actually when Uranus is going to go retrograde as well. So a lot of retrograde planets. As I always say with retrogrades, we have time to look over things, work with things before the planets start to go direct, and that is when we take action. So with the moon card here, it is looking deep, okay? Taking note of what you feel. Try to align yourself with, what little messages are coming to you. Try to take note of those and before you start to move forward, right? Very important at this time. Now, in the position of the hidden message, we've got the Page of Pentacles. Now, this could be a message because pages are messengers, bringing in something that's got to do with either your finances, either something that's going to stabilize what you are wanting to grow on. And this could be in anything. Could be in anything to do with finances, business, anything that will ground you, any message which will bring you some sort of news that's gonna bring stability to you, because pentacles are always about things that are physical, tangible in our life, if we're talking about monetary materials, things. Otherwise, I believe actually that this here, it could be a message which could be coming in from another earth sign, so Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn, Now, for some of you, this could be dealing with someone who is, of a page, a youthful energy, whether they are young in their years or whether they are just spiritually quite youthful. So whatever this message is, it's going to bring you good news, because when we look at this card, this page is looking at this pentacle and wanting to grow on that. Now, could this have to do with studies? Could you be dealing with an adolescent child, which is of an earth sign? If that is the case, then this is very positive. This is a blessing. It's in the hidden zone for you still, so it has not come to light for you. And there's a lot of green here, and we know that the earth signs show up as a green color. Green is growth for me. It is something that is growing, right? Now, in the position of the recent past, we've got the Six of Swords. So moving away, taking what you think, what you perceive to have been difficult in your life and moving away. Now, this can be metaphorical, it can be literal. Some of you may be literally moving. Sixes always speak of balance, which is, again, Libra comes to mind. Some of you may be dealing with a Libran individual, or it could be any other air sign. It could be Aquarius, and it could also be Gemini. Now, because I did mention the sign of Libra, and Libra is actually, Libra is in the natural horoscope, it's the 7th house, right? But here we've got a number 6, let's say Venus being in the 6th house of Virgo at the moment. This is, you're moving away from there. So could this be the blessing, a blessing for you, that where you are moving intuitively, intellectually, metaphorically, you are moving to a good place. And if you notice, you are moving into the Wheel of Fortune, right? Which is, as I said, it is a blessing. That's how I see it. Now, we've got in the position of the present, 5 of Cups. Fives are a number of conflict, always difficult energy. You are mourning over these 3 cups that are spilled here. So we've got one card with cups. So in relation to emotions, right? Anything to do with, what fills your cup, dear Virgo. You are concentrating on the past. If you notice, this person is looking towards the past. It's time to turn around and look to the future, okay? Don't stay stuck where you are. This is a juxtaposition. Look at that, okay? In the recent past, you have started moving, but in the present, you're still here. So maybe this means that some of you are on the road to getting over this energy here. Others of you are still stuck there. Now, as I said, turning around, looking towards the future, you will see that there is a balancing out of a relationship, a contract, an agreement, anything to do with the Two of Cups. 2 people having their cups filled, being on the same page, right? Finding balance. 2s are always a number of balance. So I wonder if this message that you don't know of, when it comes in, it may be the time that you are going to change your perspective and turn around and, leave behind what did not work for you and move past it, right? In the crowning position, this is your goal. Now, your goal is 9 of Pentacles. It's in the crowning position. Of course, it's what's on your mind. Now, Virgo is someone who always puts 100% into what they do every day. They put a lot of hard work in. So most Virgos are very good with money. A lot of you are aiming. This is your goal, aiming to get to the 9. Now, individually, you can stand on your own for a lot of you. Others of you, you're not quite there yet. And 9 is actually the house of Sagittarius. And this is the energy of Sagittarius. That is the house that is ruled by Jupiter. Could it be that when Jupiter on the 8th of November gets to its home sign of Sagittarius, you could be getting to the 9 of Pentacles then? Could that be the case? Because Sagittarius is standing in your truth. It is a very spiritual house. It's foreign places and people, different cultures, it's higher education, and it's also the free spirit. Now, looking at you standing here alone, are you standing alone because you don't have the support of a partnership? Maybe there was a celebration that went sour, and this could be in business or even in, romance, even in family matters. Whatever the case, I believe that you're sort of letting go of this energy, in the sense that you can't see that partnership yet. So you are hoping to be able to stand alone, be independent enough to be able to call the shots on your own. So independence is showing up very strongly here for Virgo. And what can I say? Sometimes, when we get two independent individuals coming together, sometimes it can be quite rough, because sometimes it's very hard to be able, when someone feels very independent and they can do everything on their own and they learn to be alone, then it's very hard to get into the balance, to be able to give and take, be in a position where you will give and you will receive equally. Sometimes it can work against anything to do with relationships, right? So two very independent people have to find that middle ground where there is respect, and there is understanding that, even in business, you may have your own career, you may have your own business, right? And you feel strong enough to be able to make it on your own. But sometimes, dear Virgo, it's not only about business, not only about work. When you return home in the evening, it's always good to have someone there, waiting for you. Now, this may be how people are seeing you in the world also, as very strong, very independent, financially stable. So, in a way, I think that, and Virgo is not the type of sign that wants to, it's not like Leo who wants to shine. Virgo is the person who works behind the scenes. But as I say, with this card, I feel as though there's too much independence here, right? And it's as though you're standing alone. I think you're going to have to be more humble, dear Virgo. Become more humble and show a lot more, show that there is space in your life and you are not fixed only on what you do every day. That's what's coming through with this card. Now, as I said before, this is the card of Cancer for me. Could be Pisces, could be Scorpio. So we've got Cancer. We've got Sagittarius. We've also got Earth, Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn. We've got a bit of everything here. Now, because I've got the card of Virgo and I've got more than likely, and Virgo Pisces axis here, Pisces could be very strong here. So Cancer or Pisces more than likely. And So the Five of Cups, again, it's a, Cups card. It's all about emotions. Could it be that you've got a water sign in your life that is crying over these three cups? Could this not be your energy and be the person that you have let down in a way? Someone that you may have walked away from, dear Virgo. Now, it could be that they have water and air in their chart, because you do have a lot. You've got a couple of cards of, air energy here. Now, and this energy here seems as though, you're standing alone. Look at this. Again, you're fighting against what makes you very passionate. If there's people that are against what you do, or what you're doing in general, what you do at work, what you do with your career, or the person that you are, what makes you passionate, what makes your soul happy, right? Because wands are always about fire. Now, anything to do with fire is what we do, what we create. It's all, fire sign. It's passion. It can be, yes, sexuality as well. I think that you are really, Virgo, I think that you have to give a little bit of space. You have to make a little bit of room in your life. Now, in the outcome position, we've got the Knight of Swords, and this is quite it's a knight that can be quite brutal. This can be because knights are all about action. It is a very quick action card, so something is happening very quickly. There's a knight coming in, speaking their truth, taking action. And if we look at these cards, looking across, I feel as though, as you could see with these swords here, there is going to be some sort of a meeting, I believe, and this will be like there is a time and a place that this meeting is going to take place. Having the Wheel of Fortune in the middle, it's like the meeting is going to take place, and it's going to be a lucky meeting. It's going to be by chance, I feel. And this can be in any part of your life, anything to do with, as I say always, business, romance, family, whatever. I feel as though this Knight of Swords can be a little bit cutting with their words. Maybe the truth can be quite harsh sometimes, but truth does free us, right? Truth brings freedom. Now, if we look at the card, we've got butterflies all around. Butterflies do speak of transformation. Could it be that this Knight of Swords coming in has gone through some sort of transformation? Let's not forget that Jupiter is in Scorpio, which speaks of transformation. Now, if this is your energy, dear Virgo, you will be speaking your truth. Now, even though you're not an air sign, you do speak truth, and you are quite intelligent because Mercury is your ruler. Mercury is the left brain, right? It's our thought process. So that's where Virgo is very similar to air signs. If this is your energy, dear Virgo, then yes, you are speaking your truth. And yes, whatever you bring to the forefront is going to bring in that transformation. Whatever what's that word that I'm looking for? Whatever you blurt out, and I feel you're going to blurt something out, like it's going to come out of your mouth without you expecting it to. It's going to be some sort of truth that's going to bring transformation. And I believe it's going to be a good transformation. Now, if we look across this way, look, Jupiter brings blessings. Okay, more than likely. It expands on everything, but it's got luck. Luck. We've got luck here, dear Virgo. For a very small amount of you, because Jupiter does speak of legal issues, legal matters, anything to do with court, anything to do with going through the court system, legalities, because that's what, Sagittarius is as well. For those few of you that are going through a legal battle, because I did mention Libra before, okay, and this can be the energy, this is taking action in, and look at all the silver on the night, okay? On this night, silver does speak of legalities. It's cold, it's steel, right? It's metal. And I know very for sure, because with dreams, I've got, I really love to look into dreams, and whenever I've seen the color silver, silver is not a good color to see in your dream. Gold is good, of course, and there's a lot of differences in the details of the dream, but anything to do with silver it speaks of legalities anyway. So as I said, for only a few of you, you may be going through legal issues, but looking at going across this way, whatever you have been mourning over, been upset about, do trust your intuition. This is the divine, that the information that comes to you, because the High Priestess is like a new doorway for me. It's a new beginning. Then after the High Priestess is the Empress, right? It's the number 3. It's growth and expansion. So that would be the next stage. And as I said, the reading that I did for you, that I started yesterday, you had as the Karma and Dharma position, you did have the Empress. So I believe that there's going to be growth here. Seriously, you need to trust your intuition. Finances and in business are going to be good, very good, especially in some time, and we may be talking about September when it's your birthday. This is card number 9. September is the 9th month. So we've got September, then we've got October, right? The 10th month. Let me see what else comes through. Now, if we add up the number of the moon, that adds up to a 9 as well. Okay, because it's number 18. 1 and 8 equal 9. Okay. Dear Virgo, nothing else is coming through at the moment. I will be taking a few more cards, quite a few more in the extended reading on Vimeo. I just what came through to me. Some of you may be having to travel over water, okay, over water to a distant place, and that is because, yes, again, foreign places, foreign people, distant places. This is what Jupiter and Sagittarius is all about. And as I said before, we're still in the energies of the eclipse. Now, the eclipse energies, the further away we get from the eclipse, the more, lesser and lesser is the energy of that eclipse. But this was such a strong eclipse, such a major phenomenon that happened on the 27th of July, that the energies of this is going to be long lasting. And on the 11th of August, we've got another eclipse, which is going to be a solar eclipse, but it's nowhere near as strong as the one on the 27th of July. So I have a feeling, dear Virgo, so the action and the advice is that you need to wait. Time is, you know, the wheel is turning. You're still working. You've got your head down. You're working hard. You're standing alone. Something is coming in. Something or someone is coming in. You still don't know about it, but it's in the midst. It's happening. It's happening because, with Jupiter being in Virgo, a lot of things are coming up to the surface. So maybe you don't know what's happening yet. This wheel, Jupiter is sifting, the soil sifting in the dungeon. It's going to bring up stuff that are going to come to light. Look at that full moon. It looks like a sun, actually. It looks like a sun here. And the sun is in Leo, which is a beautiful time now, even though we've got so many retrogrades. With the sun in Leo, that is a major blessing. Now, I will be going on to Vimeo to extend the reading. For those of you that are interested, look in the description box below. That's where you can find the link. For those of you that, this resonated, please press like. Give me a like. Give me a thumbs up. Your comments are really, really beautiful. I love reading them. Thank you so much, dear Virgo, for what you do. Love you guys. Sending you my blessings. Do keep well. I will be back mid-month for your next reading. And for those of you that have not liked my page on Facebook, because I'm doing another competition there, I will be announcing the competition very soon. Make sure you're on my Facebook page so you can take part for a free reading. All right. Thank you all so much. Bye for now.